do that again, eh? Ha! Here's today's good news.
G'day, g'day, g'day from some very sleepy, well, tired at least, retro Christians.
Retro Christians?
Retro Christians. Yeah, there we go, I like that.
Sup, peoples? I just say hi. So I didn't to begin with.
Yeah, poor old Paulie's very tired today and a little bit on the slightly crook feeling side. So if you want to pray for him, that'd be good. And for the rest of us, that we don't cop any crook in the next coming weeks, because we don't need that, that's for sure.
We don't need to be crook.
That's true. Anyway, we've got a short and sweet hopefully today, but powerful. So hang in there on every word, because it's going to be a great
wild ride.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. We're going to actually read from Galatians chapter 3, verse 1 through 7.
Which has similar stuff in it to Romans.
Yeah, and a lot of the New Testament particularly. Anyway, here it goes. Foolish Galatians.
Yeah.
What magician has cast an evil spell on you? For you used to see the meaning of Jesus' death as clearly as though I had shown you on a signboard, with a picture of Jesus dying on the cross. Let me ask you this one question. Did you receive the Holy Spirit by keeping the law? Of course not. For the Holy Spirit came upon you only after you believed the message you heard about Christ. Have you lost your senses? After starting your Christian lives in the Spirit, why are you now trying to become perfect by your own human effort? You have suffered so much for the good news. Surely it was not in vain, was it? Are you now just going to throw it all away? I ask you again, does God give you the Holy Spirit and work miracles among you because you obeyed the law of Moses? Of course not. It is because you believe the message you heard about Christ. In the same way, Abraham believed God, so God declared him righteous because of his faith. The real children of Abraham, then, are all those who put their faith in God. And that's very good news, because our human efforts are like filthy rags, the Bible tells us in the Old Testament.
So that was from Galatians.
And yet, what God is looking for is those who will believe in him. So we can't be perfect any other way, but we can be perfect in God's eyes simply by believing him.
2? Or 3?
What?
Camera issues. Anyways, we fixed it. Galatians.
Yeah, Galatians 3 verse 1 to 7.
1 to 7. Galatians 3 verse 1 to 7.
Go ahead and dig into
That's what it is.
And let it pervade, let it absorb, let it pervade.
No, persuade.
I'm like, no, let it sink in deep. Permeate your soul.
Look at me. I came out with a big word.
Let it permeate your soul.
Capillary action.
And ask the Holy Spirit to help that happen.
Metamorphosis.
It really doesn't happen so well without him.
Transform.
Anyway, you've got a thing to say about this, don't you?
Yes.
The floor's all yours. Go ahead.
I was just enjoying the silence, you know, those moments. So, you know how there's the thing about Abraham had to just believe, faith, and that was how he was right with God?
Yep.
That is basically what we have to do, just believe and things will happen, because God told us that we should go and do this trip that we got to do, and he also told us that we should go and told us to go and sing of his love forever and champion Jesus Christ. So we are going to go and do that, and tripping around all over Oz.
Yeah.
And to do that, the best way that we know how is to use a caravan and a car and a caravan and a car. And so we're going to try and do that, and God's kind of pushed in line these little things for us to be able to get there, including giving us mad vehicles and caravans and stuff. And the one that I have is currently unregistered. but it's mad, and the more I dig into it, the more I find out how mad it is. It's in really good condition. It also has a long-range fuel tank, and it runs on gas as well.
Yeah.
It's mad.
And Paul didn't know that when he bought it like
I
a
do
week
around
ago.
gas.
Yeah,
maybe,
but you didn't know the long range
but
thing.
No, long bonus.
Cool
Anyways,
surprise.
so that's the cool car. Then acting on out of faith thing, like go and get a blue slip, which means I can rego it, but I don't have the money to do the rego thing. So I've got money to do the blue slip thing. So I'm like, all right, good. I'm going to go and do the blue slip thing because that's the next step. And you're going to come along with your angels. Corona story. Here it is.
There it is.
And we're just going to out into
so cool. If I'd known the last bit, I could.
we're just gonna sail along smoothly because God's gonna hold it on the side and go with us. It'll be great, and He's going to supply our finances for the registration on all vehicles needed to go to wherever we're going to go. It'll be great. And I'm telling you now, so when it happens, you can be like, praise Jesus, woo!
Yeah.
And it will be awesome. And
that's what faith looks like, is that when it
You just
doesn't
act
look
on it.
like you can do what God's told you to do, and you just do
God's
what
told you to do
He's
it, so
told you
go
to
and
do,
take the next step.
go and take each step ahead, and
One
then
more
trust
step, and
Him.
one more step. And we have a song about
we
that.
have a
mate.
song about that, and it's
One more step.
very
One
appropriate.
more step.
Because sometimes it feels like you're just never going to get there, especially when you're far enough along to know that you've got on the journey, but not far enough along to see the end of the the light at the end of the tunnel yet. Those times can be really, the mountain's too big, but you keep taking one more step.
There it is.
one more step by faith.
Faith.
And when God comes through, then He can get all the glory, and you can experience the awesomeness of knowing His faithfulness there, that He will come through just like He promised.
Just like Abraham.
Yeah.
Abraham was seen as right in God's sight because he believed.
Yeah, and did what God told him, even that made no sense. Human
100
terms.
years old when you're going to have a kid.
No,
like,
that's the other guy.
sorry.
Yeah, was
no,
him? Yeah. What I'm
it's
talking
him,
about.
yeah.
Your mum might have heard about before when he goes,
Yeah, 100
God
years
says,
old when you have a
leave the
kid.
country, leave your homeland, you don't know where you're going, I'm just going to lead you. And he's like, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to go. That's what I was thinking.
Father Abraham.
So it works on that count too.
Many sons.
Anyway.
100 years old when he had his first kid. That's crazy. And his wife too. Like, old.
Yeah.
Old.
Time
But he believed. And so,
for
God delivered.
for over 10 years. Long time.
Long time.
And on that note, time is longer gone for us here as well. We've got to get going. So, we will catch you again soon with more good news. For now, kind regards.
Retro.
Cristo.
Yeah, mad.
Catch you next time. Bye.
By the way, check us out on Facebook and retrocristo.com and Little Nashes and Bart's Face and what else have we got?
I should totally make up a thing called Bar's Face.
Bart's Face!
And I'll have my own extra ads going on there too, like your Instagram thing. Alright, yeah, get along and check it all out. We'll catch you there as well. That'll be
Instagram.
cool. So cool.
Something.
We've got some very exciting news coming up, and it's going to be spread across all those real soon. So make sure you don't miss it.
Don't
Bye.
miss it.
Schedule time.